Welcome everybody to episode 2 of this Let's Play series of Legend of Keepers as Lyra, the engineer. In our last episode we took on a couple of fights. We took on some easy adventurers a couple different times, and our traps made quick work of them because our character here specializes in traps, and I think they're only going to get stronger, especially as we level her up after we eventually get defeated. In episode 0, we set everything up, so if you missed that, please go ahead and take a look at episode 0 where I talk about the game and the characters and sort of how everything plays. And if you're liking my videos, please leave me a like, and if you want to see more, feel free to subscribe. So let's jump back into it. I know in the last episode we sent a character or two off for some jobs, and some people got wounded, so let's see, do I have enough people? Yeah, if we put him in reserve, we have these characters. Here we go. So we'll do like that. So this person has 1 point missing, but that's okay. That's enough that we can leave them in here in case we want to use them. So we might want to do people with area of effect attacks in the first group, and people with more single target attacks in the second group. So morale character is better early. Area of effect bleed. Area of effect fire, area of effect poison, and gains barrier points when they do that. That's cool. So let's put this person here. So that'll be good. So let's move on to an event then. I don't think I want to buy anything right now. I'm not feeling like I have a ton of money. Stock take. It is high time to go through the stock room. During the cleaning, one of your employees found this strange object. Would you like to take it, auction it, or gift it to the employee? Miraculous pill. Monsters placed at the back perform an additional attack but lose 20% speed and start fights with minus 50% of their maximum life. Monsters placed at the back, so the third slot, attack twice, but go slower and have less life. Oh boy, I could give it to this character and they would gain a level. Sell it for 150 or I could take it. That's a weird one. I've never really seen this before. This seems very dangerous and swingy. I think we should try it. It's going to drastically change the game. So now we have, on week 10, we have an opportunity here to either fight regular adventurers like we've been doing, or we can fight these more powerful veterans. So let's take a look here. Adventurers are 2 out of 5 difficulty. Veterans are 4. No disaster, no resting room. Reward would be a trap for the lower level one and some gold. A master bonus and more gold for the hard one. Let's do the hard one. Why not? It's early. This shouldn't be too bad. Later in the game, after like a year or so, you have to think a little more carefully about taking on the veterans because they get strong. Okay, so we're going to have, so the layout of this is we have trap, monsters, spell. Next group of monsters gain barrier points, bleed, so that could be good. Easy target, damage taken from traps increased. So we could do trap, gnome technician to make the next trap strong. Spell, make the next trap strong. Oh, but easy target 4 probably means it wears off after 4 turns. I'm not sure. I think I want to find out, though. So let's place the gnome technician here. Confirm that. First monster room. So now we have this naked guy again. This scout who has a physical damage front attack and dodges the effects of the first trap. Now, hopefully that means she'll dodge the effect of this trap. Oh, yeah, it does minus morale. So, yeah, she will dodge this one, and she'll still get hit by that trap, I believe. That's good. Oops, let's click out of there. We have a magician, Monthoth. Monthoth the magician. It's a little hard to say. So we have low armor overall, so I think we do want bleeding. This person attacks the front. This person attacks the back. This person attacks everybody. So whoever we put in the back has to be able to survive 40 physical and 24 fire, because we know that that pill is going to make them slow. So they definitely have to, and they have half maximum life too. Boy, I'm starting to think that maybe this isn't an advantage at all. This guy in a train? feel like I didn't notice that before. It looks like he's riding in a train. Alright. So the person in the back will only have 50% health. So it's got to be like this big tank of a guy, doesn't it? Oh, no, he's in like a walker. It looks like a train if you cover up the legs. Morale person. They're pretty happy. These two are more vulnerable than this last one. Area fire, front ice. And then armor, ice. So we want maybe this guy in the front, I think. Spell. We'll end up using probably this one when we get to that. Okay, monsters in this room. So same deal. The person in the back has to be tanky enough. Oh no. She might not. Oh, she's got bad armor though. So we need somebody with armor. Does anybody start with barrier points? This is going to be... I don't think this is going to be good. I think this group of monsters are going to die horribly. We can't put this character in the front because of this ice damage. So we got to do this, I think. This is the character I would want to die, I think, of these three. Ugh, this one's going to be brutal. Okay, so into the trap room. Let's place the ballista. Our good old just smack everybody with a giant ballista bolt. Alright, we're ready. Lyra is ready. Or Lira. I don't know how to say that. Okay, so she skipped that first one. Miraculous pill. Oh, what's this? Miraculous pill. Oh, they got swapped around. Uh-oh. I forgot about that. Whoa, lesson be learned. Check out the enemy's skills before you start playing. Let's hit everybody for some physical damage with bleeding. Nice free attack. Rain of Harpoons. Nature damage applies poison and grants barrier points. Now, these guys are fairly resistant to that, but I do want the free... the armor, because she's going to get hit by both of these attacks. Fire and armor, or in physical. He resists both, but let's do it anyway. It's a cool effect. Just taking our damage over time. Okay. Flamethrower applies burn. He should get an extra attack, right? Oh, so he does the same one twice. Miraculous pill. Very interesting. Let's do the Rain of Harpoons again, keep the stacking damage up. Oh, they're already in danger. I don't think they have any healing skills either, so... I'm not gonna make it. This guy get his head chopped off? How is he supposed to recover from that? Okay, so let's do the targeting drone. I want to find out if this debuff goes away over time. Ooh, it looks like it does. So we gotta hurry through this round, or this will wear off. Or maybe it doesn't. Gosh, I don't know. Okay, 60 physical damage and applies broken armor, or electrified burst, air damage, and attacks an additional time if a monster of the group has at least 50 barrier points, but nobody has barrier points. So maybe we just want to hit... Yeah, that's not very much. Let's do this penetrating shot. It's good. Lower armor will help out for the trap. Wrench throw gains the points as barrier. All allies gain 25% of the mechanic's power as barrier points. So that'll be 10. So they'll all gain basically 10 points of shield. Is that enough to make a difference? He's going to die to this attack. So let's give him the most barrier points we can. Oh, and he attacks twice because of his... Oh, neat. It's going to be hard to remember this. This changes the game so much. Front... Why does it highlight the second one? Attacks ricochet to the hero position behind if the target's armor is positive. Oh, cool. So you take more damage from nature or fire. Ooh. This is... Oh goodness, I think this one. Ouch. Penetrating shot. I'm gonna do this one. It's got a lot of turns of poison. Have some more poison. She does not take very much fire damage, so cool. We didn't even get to our trap. We haven't used our master yet, which is a good thing, although I do want to check out what she does. So we defeated the group of veterans, so we get a upgrade to our character. So max life, I don't care about that. Radiant bomb. So it changes her bomb to more nature damage, more morale, and a higher amount of poison. Or sampling. Oh, so this upgrades her spell. But I like the one that boosts the trap more. So I think I'll give her the bomb. That's 17 physical damage to all. Let's do this. Can always upgrade her in other ways later. Okay, so we can see our changes in motivation. All the characters that were defeated lost some. These two characters gained some. Doctor. Stick out your tongue and say, ah. This is the doctor? Oh my god. So let's drag some of these people home to recuperate. You guys are back up to full, so we want our golem. And we want... This is the morale person. So maybe we'll put a little morale team here. Use these three again in the second slot. That'll work. Oops. I thought this was traps because it's a gear. My mistake. I don't think I need to go to the doctor. I think that's for like if you have motivation problems. Let's check it out just in case. Everything seems in order. Okay. So you did nothing. Black market. Sell monsters in garrison that are no longer useful. Unavailable to injured monsters. Unavailable or injured monsters are less valuable. Let's go for an event. I don't think I want to sell anybody off. I want to play with these new characters. I mean, some of these I've used before, you know, like the ghost and the whatever this is, succubus, but yeah, not as useful to sell them off right now because I don't have a ton of extra characters. So let's try an event. Professional mourner. A banshee has offered her crying services for a very reasonable price. You could get a smaller quantity of tears for free if you show her a skeleton dog to get her all emotional. What the hell? I could get an effect if I could give her tears, but I can't. So I'll pay her some money for her tears. It's a weird sentence, but, you know. Business trip. Yes, I do want to send an employee off on a business trip. Oh, an artifact. Demons' attacks regenerate their life by 100% of damage dealt if the target is affected by burn. That's pretty specific. It's not really what my team does super well, so I don't know that this is the right artifact for me. This is the most money, and I also get some blood. Let's send her off on a business trip. And we could do a plunder. Volunteers. So we could go to the pilgrimage site. Next dungeon, 75% chance of tiredness for all monsters. I might find an artifact and I gain some gold. Redneck village, okay. Risk of injury, 35% of one of them for 3 weeks, gain some gold. Set a monster free, 20%. So there's a chance I find a monster. Or disreputable tavern. Cost me 100 gold. The volunteers gain 1 motivation. I will find a monster. 100% chance that the 3 volunteers will be unavailable for 2 weeks. I can't do this one because I don't think I have enough monsters. If I send 1, 2, 3 away, if I get 1 monster, I'll only have... Yeah, I'm already kind of low on monsters as it is. Let's... I think I want a chance of finding a artifact. And this penalty sucks. But let's try it. Your employees get tiredness. Yep, gather 96. Sorry, your volunteers have organized a blood orgy in Golthor the Destroyer's name and have corrupted the sacred place. However, messing with a sacred place like they did unleashed a curse on you and your employees. I don't know what to say. What's this? Tiredness. Okay. I didn't get an artifact, though. No, that would have been really nice. So, we need somebody, so we'll have to send this person back in. They just... Here, you know what? We'll take... You actually need a little bit more, so we'll put you in. Yeah, that'll do. These guys are away on trips. This one's recovering still. We have to be careful we don't lose too many more. We'll fight these adventurers. Set up our dungeon. Which is really fun. Plays like a puzzle. Really, really fun to choose how your characters go in and what order everything's in. And then this changes a little bit, and later on the dungeon expands and it adds a couple more rooms. The heroes get to rest and stuff. What's all this? What's going on down here? All resistance is increased by 15. Air damage in the front. Replaces one of her penalties with a bonus at the start of her turn once. Interesting. That's a sorceress. And she's got a lot of health and a lot of morale. Wait, what? These are regular adventurers. They're so strong. Okay, this one, morale loss reduced by 50%. Darn it. My first team is going to be a morale team. 43 damage in the front and lowers armor. That's pretty bad. And rage is start heroes at the start of a fight. So this team is going to be dangerous. Person in the front is going to die. They're going to take a ton of damage. Ice damage and slowed. Randomly moves all monsters to their position at the start of the first fight. Ice Wizard. Ignores the first attack suffered. They have like an ice armor. Okay, this team is, so they've leveled up. So we were fighting level 1 adventurers, now we're fighting level 2. So you can see how quickly they get stronger. So let's put this gnome technician down, and we'll ballista them here. So we're going to put our, oh yeah, they're going to move us around randomly, aren't they? So we want to make sure that the lowest armor person, no, the lowest, anybody have bad air resistance? Not really. So this person should be in the front so that he's not going to be there when he gets moved around, because the front's going to get absolutely hammered. And then hopefully our ghost doesn't end up in the front. He's going to lose half of his health. I don't know if this happens first or if this happens first. Or the swapping people around. We'll find out. Second trap, Ballista. This should be pretty deadly. Spell, second group of monsters. Again, people are going to get start of the first fight, so they won't get swapped around this time. So we want armor and air resistance in the front. Doesn't exist. So we'll just put the strongest one in the front. Nobody hits the back. So there we go. Now that'll do. Okay, we're all set. I love that trap. He just runs away. Yeah. Uh-oh, I didn't want the ghost in the front. Okay, ghost is first. At least I got that. So air damage. This person resists air quite a bit. This is not very effective, though. This will be minus 15 more morale on next turn. And then 10 and then 5. Or a bunch to one person. Let's do this one. And then this one person will turn it into a buff. Oh, and this person ignored it. Okay, so that's probably good that we got that out of the way. Wait, was that only for the person in the back? I may have misunderstood that ability. Oops, they're dead, so I can't even look. My bad. Helmet cannon. Morale. Damage. Takes an additional time if their morale is under 75%. Explosive head. Nice morale. Demoralized. Let's do this one. Nature damage. Remove all effects applied on the target. All monsters of the group gain 10 barrier points for each effect removed. But he'll do it twice because he's the one with the artifact. So we want to do the Freezing Fist. And of course, they resist ice like crazy. Applies Frostbite, Bite, gains 20% of its power as barrier points. Oh, neither of these are good. Let's do this one for the barrier. At least he gains some shield, which may not matter. Okay, it helped. Stay alive for an attack. No. Alright, shoot heads at them. Well, this guy's lost a morale chunk, so he's going to take more damage now. Oh. Yeah, that guy took a lot of damage. Cool. So, easy target won't help us because we don't have any more traps in this dungeon. We could give physical damage to them and then give our next group of monsters barrier points. We could do the chemical cloud to do some damage and give them poison. Who's here? We've got fire, physical damage, armor break. If a monster of the group has 50 barrier points, that's probably not going to happen. It's also too fast. He's going to go first. It doesn't matter. Physical damage. So maybe we want barrier points so our monsters can live long enough to do some more physical damage. They're weak to nature for the most part. And this would be 18 damage plus then they have a dot for a while. It's hard to choose. Let's do the sampling. Gross. It's sucking out their health. Extra 14 health is pretty nice. Physical damage applies broken armor. Air damage. No, their air damage is... Yeah, let's do this one. Sunder that armor away. Wrench throw, that'll do that twice. Yeah. Take wrench. Okay, they didn't even get a turn. It's pretty normal. I think we want to kill this one off. Oh, they took morale damage from their friend dying. Good. Wrench throw. Or barrier points. Only 20 armor. I think we'll do wrench throw twice. Plus it gives them a ton of barrier. Like 58 barrier. It's pretty nice. Oh god! My whirlycopter thing. Oh yeah, you like some more wrenches. This guy has so much armor now. Oh my god, it's up to 60. Oh, because it was sundered and now it's not. Wrench. What if they can't get through this guy's... Oh, never mind. Oh god.
Ever heard anyone say clever like a human? Nah, me neither.
Oh, she's got some witty quips for the heroes. 70 air damage gains 50% of the damage dealt as barrier points, and that's going to kill that guy. I like that attack. Shield me. Oh, took a little bit of damage. Let's get some more shielding here. One more of these ought to kill him. Sorry, Rahal. Never stood a chance. We did it. Blood, gold, and then we get a trap. So we could get a poisonous plant. Nature damage applies nature weakness. Polar portal, ice damage, frostbite. And another gnome technician. Enhanced trap to the next trap. don't think we need 2 of these. I think we might go with the poisonous plant. Nature weakness. I do have a number of units with fire and air. Nature damage. We'll go with this one. We can always sell it. There's ways to sell your traps. Or is there? There's ways to rent them out, that's for sure. Alright, so we've got some motivation problems. So you can see down here we actually don't have maximum life, and it doesn't come back. It only comes back 20 per week. So each one of these rows of things where we choose one, I'll get 20 health back. Over time, you know, you may lose health faster than you can gain it, so you have to be careful. What we got going on here? I'm not going to bother with this until we get to the next group of adventurers, because lots of stuff might happen. So, oh, the collectors are coming up. That's good. Spend some gold to upgrade your active traps. Or train your monsters. Let's upgrade our traps. This is pretty cool. Could make this ballista do 50 damage instead of 40 and apply broken armor 4 instead of 3. So they have it for 4 turns instead of 3. This isn't a huge buff. That's actually quite nice. It's only 5 more damage, but the 5 turns of nature of resistance is pretty good. But I think we want to upgrade our trap again. And then we might go ahead and do this. 20 morale might make a difference if we can get people down below those different thresholds. They take more damage, so then when this trap comes along, it might really mess with their days. So I think we'll stop there. We'll save some of our money. And I think we're actually all out of time for this episode, so I'm gonna call this one to a close here, and I will see you guys in the next episode. We'll keep moving on down through these lists. Hopefully we can get some more really cool stuff, see what these vampires want from us, and probably take on these veterans again when we get down here, just because it's a lot more fun. So I will see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for joining.